fuck yeah, I'm videoing it. What the fuck?
I think that might be a gas station or something.
Fuck yeah, it's a gas. Whoa! Oh! What the? Holy shit! No fucking way! Oh shit! Oh shit! No, baby! Oh no!
Are we dangerous here?
Yeah, we're dangerous. Oh my god!
Oh dear! Are you filming?
Yes, I'm filming!
Wow! Wow! I think we are dangerous.
Let's go! Let's go down!
Just thinking,
Let's
man,
go.
I bet you are really just like, wow, just to, you know, to be free. I mean, to be free is a great feeling, and I'm not saying it because of you have, no doubt you've had a great career, and it's hard to let go and change and to have a total change of life as that is, but still, there's going to be some liberation here, some freedom. Mike, these waves of energy, obviously, I mean, we just had a 6.9 earthquake in Alaska. Then yesterday, 7.0 Indonesia. Today, 6.3 Alaska. We've been, in the last 10 days, we're averaging over 40 earthquakes a day. So, and we're having all kinds of volcanic eruptions, just like you were.
So the upper mantle, and all the way down to the mantle transition is being monitored for changes in our crust. But it's not just Earth. This is happening with all the planets. You know, all the ice caps are melting from Mars and Earth, and other planets are going through the same thing. So
it's affecting all the planets in our solar system. So when you said that, I mean, I started to see this massive tsunami of energy. And, you know, like I said, Heidi and I were standing when we were in Fort Lauderdale for our conference down there. The next day we went down to the ocean and just was standing there watching the waves come in from the Atlantic Ocean. And Heidi says to me, do you understand the disturbance that the waves are creating underneath the wave, the earth, the sand, the things that's being moved around? She said, that's what I believe Mike is saying, that this wave of energy, God is showing her that it's literally a disturbance in the heavens. And it is going to affect not just the earth, but all the planets, the stars, the comets. Do you, Mike, is it going to...
Because I have an interest in a field of study, probably won't discuss here, but in a field of study, looking at these waves and the transitions, I guess that's why I'm so serious here lately.
Yeah, I noticed.
The clock is running out, and everybody's preparing except for civilians or the regular...
The wave of energy coming. Are they all up to speed with this?
Yes, they are. The scientific community of all nations, they generally work together, right? And so they give advisements to their military counterparts, and so their forces from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea down to Syria, Philippines, Turkey, Indonesia, Cuba, all these guys, they are preparing themselves for something unusual. And not going into how they prepared, because remember 2 years ago they just had they were training on an alien invasion, right?
Yeah.
But that alien invasion was not for aliens. It was for, they often do this when there's an unknown tactic involved in any global blood in the land, and the spiritual world governs everything here. And but the earth is responding to people's hearts, and it's, you know, all these things are tying it together. It's very seductive in the way it is, because people are actually trying to appease the system.
Yeah. So, Mike, another question real quick. there's been this report by Fox News about a massive earthquake, 9.2, 700 mile.
Except for the bubbles that surface all over the place. But it is so active in the North Pacific that they see the plate movements taking place. And by the way, they have GPS sensors, so they can actually see these different subduction zones and things of that nature change. They can see the change over time, and you have collision zones and certain hotspots that are on the West Coast. But here's what they're not telling everybody: if the West Coast, if that northern plate begins to shift too much, it's going to affect the African plate, which is going to affect the North Atlantic Ocean. And I know that's hard to capture, but the fluid dynamics in the Earth are simply going to shift, going right to the North Atlantic, where there's not increase the vibration in the North Atlantic. So I know everybody's saying that the West Coast is in danger, but the East Coast is too.
So you're saying it's a chain reaction, that if one of these plates that are in the ocean really gives, and it's a jolt, and we're talking 9 plus quake, but the
Absolutely, we are really in a state
ISIS,
of crisis.
the most brutally violent terror group in modern history.
This is an organization that has an apocalyptic end-of-days strategic vision.
It is now our generation's task to carry on.
An 8.5 magnitude earthquake has struck a
Our journey is not complete until our gay brothers and sisters are treated like anyone else under the law.
For the second time in less than 3 weeks, Nepal has been rocked by another major earthquake.
Geologists say there's been more seismic activity over the last 7 months than over the last 4 decades. It's the frequency of these shocks that has the public as well as scientists puzzled.
911, what's the address of the emergency? Yes, there's a baby in our garbage can.
This is 2015 when women are ruling the world.
And so much crime going on that they really can't control it. So have we lost our moral compass, or are we just more aware of it now?
Let me ask you something. Are your parents okay with you being here? My parents. My parents.
A massive tornado, at least 2 miles wide.
Scientists left baffled.
Tonight with breaking news.
The death toll is about to rise.
So there's a lot of changes, geological and seismic changes that are going on.
Increase of earthquakes. According to the United States and geological surveys, the rate of earthquakes and the frequency of earthquakes has increased and found the current trend was out of the ordinary.
We see this is happening in multiple areas. What's going on? An increase in earthquakes.
Scientists.
This is something that we're seeing around the world. An earthquake that's so massive.
And as technology has revolutionized our ability to communicate with each other, it's also allowed us to celebrate ourselves, be boastful.
What does that say about us?
Look at me. Look at me.
Selfie obsession is now reaching new heights.
Based on their observations, the members of the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists threat to the continued existence of humanity. And world leaders have failed to act with the speed or on the scale required to protect citizens from potential catastrophe.
What's happening on planet Earth is definitely not business as
more
usual.
than 100 times faster than normal. And now scientists are warning we have entered a 6th period, meaning that extinctions that would usually take thousands of years to occur now take little more than a decade. Scientists are warning the window of opportunity.
It's the largest die-off event of the Saiga antelope on record. Scientists don't know what caused the death.
The steppe is littered with carcasses of mothers and calves.
How did 20 large dead sea
one of the most
whales
unusual die-offs in recent memory.
The bunker fish, also known as menhaden, appeared wall to wall along the shoreline. Last week, turtles died in the same area.
Southern California beaches look a little strange these days. They're painted in red. Thousands of tiny red tuna crabs are dotting the shores from Huntington Beach to San Clemente. And the fact that they're taking over Southern California beaches.
Disaster in this capital in recent memory.
So these things at their maximum level will occur in the time known as the time of tribulation.
This morning, neighbors woke up to piles and piles, some as much as 4 feet drifts, they said. It's just incredible.
Irving and Alaska woke up to enough hail that they had to go out and shovel. There was hail everywhere. By far the heaviest concentration was in the 2 blocks. The strangest thing, right?
This is not January, it's June.
Yeah, that is so weird.
No sign of abating. Large parts of China are seeing continuous rainfall.